Morning Adam, how you doing mate? It's great to have you on board, thanks for tuning in. And thanks to everyone else as well who's tuned in. So our next arrival will be the the ATR coming in from Ireland, ATR 76. Also got Emirates heading in, Ryanair heading in, KLM as well heading in soon, SkyTeam livery. For departures, we are waiting on Air France to depart, which is just parked up on the remote stand over there, which you can see. So I don't know if there's like a tech problem with that, or if it's just parked there because there was no room for it earlier, but it's unusual for it to be parked on the remote stand. And then also got Logan Air heading out in about 10 minutes. That's heading off to Stavanger, Embraer A145. So yeah, a few aircraft movements coming up. One of the private jets is actually running a little bit late, but should be in soon. Maynard, hello, thanks for tuning in, and Sam as well, thanks for tuning in. It's great to have you on board. Yeah, usually there's I do know of two other people that usually stream at Newcastle. So there's basically three, including myself obviously, around about 3 streamers at Newcastle. Can you hear something starting up? Don't know who it is. Just trying to see what's happening with that Air France. Don't know what's happening. That might be the Logan Air starting up actually. Can just hear that. Right, let's get in position of the Logan Air, which was just there. Getting pushed back in a second. Runway 25 is in use today. Ewan, hello, thanks for tuning in. It's great to have you on board, hope you're doing well. Yeah, miners, I know what you mean, mate. Unless you get some unless you get like a little step, you can like then you can overlook the fence then. You can then like overlook the fence. I know I've done that a few times. I've used the step ladder just to get some photos of the aircraft, like holding short of 2.5 before they obviously line up and wait. But I know what you mean. It'd be nice if you could just see through rather than having to, you know, try and climb to see through. But oh yes, the horse is still here, just coming to stand beside us. Might need to scare him off in a minute if he gets too close. Right, so yeah, the next departure is this Loganair E145 that's just on the screen. That'll be the next aircraft to leave Newcastle. Ian, hello mate, thanks for tuning in, it's great to have you on board. How was your holiday? I know you were there last week, or the week prior, sorry. Hope you had a good one. About that, the horse was trying to chew my cables. It was literally trying to chew my cable. Oh my god. Ian, I'm glad everything was fine, mate. That's great. Glad you had a good one. Oh yeah, the horse was... Oh, there's two Air Frances. There's one just behind the Loganair. So that one over there must have a tech issue, I think. No, Adam, I didn't. I was actually away somewhere, so no, I didn't get to watch them. But I saw quite a few. I saw quite a few photos like on Facebook pages and stuff. So As if the horse just tried to eat my actual cables. It's never done that before. It's because I'm by myself today. Like he's probably trying to cause problems. Don't think he knows how much the cables are. Can't if you're going to buy new ones. Right. Yeah, it's that Air France over there. It must have a tech issue or something. With it obviously being on the remote stand over there. Oh, he has the mother. Yeah, sure, go on. I text that I come because the horse. Ooh. I'm not even scared of horses, but when they come so close to your face and try to do something, I don't know, just not a fan. Then he starts to kick his leg. Morning, Raina. Thanks for tuning in, mate. It's good to have you on board. Yeah, mate. Thanks for asking. It was about 5 days or something before I started to feel a bit better, but it happens now and then, just with the ongoing stuff. But yeah, but thanks for asking, Raina. I appreciate that, mate. No, mind you understand, his teeth were actually chewing the actual packet.
Well, you had these not now.
And then I chew them.
So your parents, what did you talk to me?
I didn't see it come, I said.
Look at this now.
Right, we'll come back to Air France in a sec. Let's get Logan Air first going out. Why would he try and chew a bag? Ian, I've just seen that PayPal, mate. Literally just come through on my phone now. Thank you so much for your PayPal. Greatly appreciated, Ian. Your support towards the channel has been fantastic as well. So thank you very much. Greatly appreciated, mate. And thanks again for tuning in. Right, Air France lining up on runway 25, ready to go out. That's absolutely fine, Raina, mate. Appreciate you being on the stream. Air France out next, followed by the Logan Air. Flies, man. Hello Tina, thanks for tuning in. It's great to have you on board. Hope you're doing well. that sun's actually quite warm when it's shining. Nice. Next out, Logan Air. Should be approaching the bottom in a sec. Right, so next departure for those who have just tuned in will be the Logan Air E1. Excuse me. Will be the Logan Air E145 off to Stavanger. Oh, me, excuse me. And then we've got a ATR just approaching finals now, so that'll be the next arrival in around about 34 minutes. So yeah, 2 aircraft movements coming straight up. I'll zoom in a little bit more actually, not too much though with the haze and stuff. Have you seen a bath down there? No, that's an actual bath. That's the top of the horse. And there's a bath at the bottom. Why would somebody put a bath in the field? It's not, it's there. Tina, just seen that PayPal as well. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that a lot. As you know, every donation helps towards the channel. So yeah, appreciate that, Tina. And I hope you enjoy the stream. Looking at the bottom. Hello Carl, thanks for tuning in. It's great to have you on board. Hope you're doing well. Next departure will be Logan Air, followed by an Aer Lingus ATR. That's heading on to finals. Yes, but I'm saying if a few people have just tuned in now. That's why I'm repeating it. Just for someone who didn't know that's just tuned in now, you see. Right. Yeah, we'll go. Should be an early rotation actually on this Logan Air. Are we seeing the prickly ones?
Maybe it ever stops. It's eating grass.
Are we seeing the prickly ones? That must hurt his toe. Weird.
I thought it was in the sun.
Come on, Logan Air. Hope you had a good holiday, Tina. I know the weather's been pretty nice over in Spain recently, so I hope you had a nice time. Why couldn't it be like this all day? It's such a shame the rain, man. Actually, it isn't meant to. It's meant to be nice. Oh, sorry. It's because my... Stand by a sec, it's the... Keep that there. That's better. Right. Yeah, so next arrival will be the Aer Lingus ATR. Hello Ayrton, thanks for tuning in. It's great to have you on board, hope you're doing well. The forecast did say it was meant to be a little bit windy today, but it's definitely pretty calm at the airport. No strong winds at all actually. It's pretty calm at the minute. I think it's meant to be like that all day until later on this evening, I think. Raina, thanks so much for that. And Carl, hope you enjoy that, mate, off Raina. Please do say thank you, just to show your appreciation, as you've just said in the chat there, Carl. So thanks very much for that, and thanks again, Raina. Really appreciate all your support about the channel, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Right, we'll get in a position for the Aer Lingus ATR coming in. We'll just position it there for now. Till it comes into view. Why is this ATR? Let me check. Okay, it's about a minute out. Around about a minute. And then the next arrival will be... Well, okay, so after the ATR, that will be Emirates coming in, and then we'll have Ryanair coming in, and then we'll have a Learjet coming in after that. And then for the departures, we've got the Aer Lingus heading out once it obviously lands in around about 30 minutes, and then Ryanair heading back out. With a few other planes. That's pretty nice for the airport, Ayrton. I know it only really gets KLM and Logan Air and a few charters, so that'll be a nice new route for people at Teesside. Well, that was a nice landing, wasn't it? Oh. I think it's raining. That is not good. That is not good. Yes, that is not good. Wow. Oh man. Oh, I hope I haven't got to wrap it up early, man. The forecast is wrong all the time. It didn't say rain until 2 o'clock. Honestly. Why is it so hard sometimes just to check the forecast for it to be right? It really is a little bit frustrating. Oh, so the Sky Team livery's changed. It's not coming in anymore. Oh, that's annoying. I was looking forward to seeing that. Oh well. Right, so the next arrival will be Emirates, and around about 12 minutes or so. It was estimated for 11:40, but don't know if that's changed or not. Oh, so 11:50 now for the Emirates. It was 11:40, but changed a little bit. Got the Learjet 45 as well coming in, with an interesting registration. Oh, police chopper going out. Oh, what's this one going out?
Why? What was the point of that?
Oh, you actually got cold.
He was recording, maybe, right?
No, that just flies, man. Because I feel like the horse is going to come back and chew me cables, man. Which I don't want. Man, he wasn't over here the whole time. He stood over there, then I came and he just came over. You what? Okay. Doing a bit of baggage there on the Aer Lingus. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. It's great to have you all on board. Hope it was all well. Where's Emirates? Oh, there it is. Okay. Has anyone been on an ATR before? I haven't been on one, but oh, really cool. And that was about anything in particular or just a general chat? Right. Where's the Emirates? Oh, there it is. Come on, we need some aircraft, man. Right, so for anyone who has just joined, we're literally just waiting on Emirates to come in, which is literally about 10 minutes out, followed by Ryanair. And then by that time we should have this Aer Lingus heading back out, hopefully, if it's on time. Oh, we know the horse is still here, mate. He's literally just chewing on a... Yeah, there he is. There he is. He's still there. But he tried to chew my cables just before. He's never actually came around the tripod area, like. But yeah, he tried to chew the cable before. He got his teeth right out. Had to do a bit of a shoo. To be fair, when it gets into the winter, I know it's kind of the winter now, but it's kind of autumn, to be fair. Well, it is autumn. When it gets into the winter, I might put, because 2.5 will probably be in use, well, the majority of the time, so I think I'll probably go over to the 2.5 side if the horse is still here, just because obviously I'll be putting up, like, you know, like some umbrellas or a tent to obviously protect the equipment when it rains. So I don't really want to put a tent up when the horse is around. But I mean, 2.5 gives you a really good approach of them on finals, and you can sometimes see them turn as well onto the finals area on the ILS. So he was actually over that area, you know. He was actually over there, and then as soon as I put the tripod up, he came straight over. So I don't know, and he hasn't left either. He's just been stood there the whole time and a bit closer. Thanks again, Raina, mate. I appreciate all your support and everything you've done. Hope you have a great day ahead of you, mate, and once again, appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, so if the horse is still here in the winter, you know, like after October time, November time, I'll probably just go to the 2.5 end. There won't be a view of the airport, unfortunately, like this for example now, but you'll get a view of the aircraft on finals and, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's always hard to try and find rain equipment to protect stuff, because umbrellas blow away if it's windy, so then you can't stream because the wind and the rain just, you know, doesn't go well together. So it's a bit hard to do this kind of stuff in the winter, but I'm sure I'll think of a plan or something. Right, Emirates is in view now. It's around about 8 minutes out, I reckon. 8 minutes or so, I would have thought. So yeah, not long for that now. And it looks like they've loaded all the baggage onto the ATR. Looks like they're door shut, cargo door. Mark, hello, thanks for tuning in, mate. It's good to have you on board. Hope you're doing well. Emirates is next in. Oh, here's the horse again, man. Oh, I hate it when he stands behind you because you can't like, it's just weird because you can just hear him. The horse was pretty close there. Oh dear. Right, Emirates is approaching the airport area. Another little chopper going out. Where is it? There it is. Right, Emirates is about 4 minutes out now. It's coming up to finals. That's the next aircraft I've just mentioned there for those who've just tuned in. And then we've got a Ryanair coming in and then a Learjet 45 coming in. Registered MR Big, which is an interesting registration, that's for sure. This location isn't actually at the farm cut area. I think you're on about the other one. That's like a lot more further back. This one's is near the metro station, so you if you know where the Witchy farm is, you literally go there at the traffic lights, turn left, and you literally continue walking down, and you'll see like a little road on your right that goes up to the freight village, or something like that it's called, but ignore that area and keep walking down, and then you'll see the ILS. You'll see like the ILS lights further down, and then basically just look for a gate on your left, and then you're basically at the location. That's the best way to describe it. But obviously be aware that there is a horse in the field, and sometimes he likes to get pretty close to you, so if you're not a fan of horses, probably wouldn't recommend it. But I mean, like I say, he usually comes over and then he goes and does his own thing, but sometimes he stays pretty close to you for quite a while. It honestly, it just depends. I mean, you can like obviously try and move him just by moving your arms and stuff, but like I say, sometimes works with a horse, but sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, so the stream today is not going to be a long one, just due to the heavy rain in the afternoon, now unfortunately, which is frustrating, but is what it is. No collars, no cows, but at the other spot, that's a lot more further up, well further back, sorry, there's some like sheep in there, I think. I'm sure there is sheep in there. I mean, that's a pretty decent location actually. That's probably one to think about instead of going to the other end of 2.5 maybe, but I mean it's miles out. Ah, nice one, Sam. Okay, so Emirates in next. Not far out now. Okay, so Ryanair has to follow the Emirates coming in, and then hopefully that Learjet 45, and then we'll capture the ATR going out if it's on time, and then see what the weather forecast says to determine what time I wrap it up. But the weather forecast is always wrong, so I don't really know. Ooh, that looks, oh, there's Emirates. Spot that in the distance. Where is it now? There it is. I mean, that is literally, oh yeah, I'm not going to zoom in that far. That's just, yeah, that wouldn't look good. Wait till it's a little bit closer. think he's got his lights on yet. Can you actually spot it? Oh, I think they're on now. Yeah, they're on. Okay, cool. Helicopter sneaked in. Plenty of room there. Oh, I just seen a butterfly. That was cute. It was quite a pretty one. Okay, cars, Emirates. Spoilers. Hello Charles, thanks for tuning in mate, it's good to have you on board, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better mate, thanks for asking. It's just like an ongoing medical medical thing, so just I get these things like, it's hard to explain, but yeah, I mean it was about five days or so till I was feeling a bit better. Yeah, but thanks for asking, appreciate that. That's Emirates in. Next arrival will be Ryanair. That's coming in from Barcelona, and Chav's a member for 3 months. Thanks so much Chav for all your support, and everyone else as well, it's greatly appreciated, and hope you're all enjoying the content. I think I've just missed the Emirates bit out there. Right, so yeah, for those who've just tuned in, next arrival Ryanair, which is already on finals, followed by the Learjet 45. I'm excited to have a look at this Learjet. Looks really smart. So mine, as I use a few bits of equipment in order to live stream to YouTube. I've got quite a setup. I mean, it's pretty portable. Literally barely any cables except for the HDMI cable that obviously plugs into the camcorder, then plugs into the streaming thing that I use, which obviously allows us to stream to YouTube. And then I've got like a charger, phone cable charger that plugs into the power pack, and then the streaming I forgot what you call it, but the streaming thing also plugs into the power pack. And yeah, it's a pretty nice setup. But the record you see on the screen is me just pressing the record button on the camcorder just to record something. Which I know can be a little bit annoying, having that record and, you know, thing pop up, but I don't know how you turn it off, so I do apologise for that. Hello Ali, thanks for tuning in mate, it's great to have you on board, hope you're doing well. Not sure how long I'm streaming for today, I'm afraid. It's kind of just dependent on the weather. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure yet. I want to stream for quite a bit longer, but the weather forecast is very hit and miss today, it keeps changing. So we'll have to just wait and see. Ryanair, smooth landing coming in. Oh, come on. Oh, there, just in time. Oh, yes, that was smooth. Oh, got the engines. Oh. That is really loud. It's absolutely storming off that runway. Yeah, mine has the reason why it appears on the stream is because the HDMI cable obviously connects the camcorder to the streaming, like the streaming thing. So that's why it appears on the screen. But like I said, I don't know how you turn it off. But right, so Ryanair just in there. Now we've got a Learjet 45 on finals. And we've got Aer Lingus as well, just taxiing down to runway 25, which will be the next departure. Sorry about that. Right, Ryanair there. All kind of rhymed. Right, that's the Ryanair in there. Where's the ATR? It's somewhere along here. Is that it at the bottom? Oh no, it's a helicopter. Right. I think the Learjet's going to touch down first actually, so we'll capture that first. And then we'll go back onto the ATR. Oh, was that a bit of rain? I really hope not. Oh, that'll be a yes. Melvin, hello, thanks for tuning in. It's great to have you on board. Hope you're doing well. Next arrival will be the Learjet 45, which is running a little bit late, but a nice arrival will come in, which I'm going to record, so just excuse the message on the screen for a sec, just as it comes in. So I don't think I've seen this one before ever at Newcastle. Usually we'll see a few jets that kind of return, but some of them are brand new jets that I've never been before, so just record this one. It's still quite far out actually, in a little bit. Right, there it is. Okay, it's a little one, so we'll have to wait to focus in on it. Oh, right, don't go blurry. Oh man, apologies. Oh man. Nice. Yeah, nice arrival there. Off that Learjet. Gonna pop that there for now. For a sec. Oh, apologies about that. I was just putting a cover on the cable as in case it drizzles. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Right, I'm just going to put a little cover on there on something. just very quickly. Oh, that's maybe a way to do it. Put that on back to front. Maybe if I do it this way. Right, let's try this way. Is this gonna work? Oh, that works. Kind of. So I'm just talking to myself. Just ignore that. Right, I'm just checking that I have got these covers on properly. It's only a little one, like, it's not like a, you know, just to protect it a little bit from the rain, in case it does drizzle a little bit. Have you ever seen the umbrella hats? I don't know if people have ever saw it, but when you go on holiday, you've sometimes got people walking around trying to sell umbrellas, like, and they go on your head. I had to buy myself one of those because I thought if I buy myself one, the way like the tripod is set up, if I put the umbrella hat on my head, I can like shelter like the cables and the camcorder, because it covers like the whole kind of, well, it covers the camcorder as well, so I'll have to put my umbrella hat on. It's only like £9 or something off Amazon, but thought I might as well try and buy it to see if it works out, because I mean the tripod can just get clean. So right, okay, got a little helicopter going out, just there, same helicopter again, just doing round trips around Newcastle, where you just pay to go on a sightseeing little tour around Newcastle. It does a circle and then it lands back in Newcastle again, for anyone that didn't, well, for anyone who didn't know about that. I think it's around about, I think it's like £30 or £40 to go on like a sightseeing tour with that company that's based in Newcastle, and they take you around, I think they take you over like the Tyne Bridge and stuff, and basically just do a massive circle and then they bring you back again. I think it lasts around about 5 minutes or so it's pretty quick. But if you've never really seen, like, you know, like the area before and you're new to the area or something like that, it's probably worth having a go, paying that to have a look around. Right, let's see. I've got another arrival coming in. Come on. Oh, KLM's obviously going to be running late, hasn't left. TUI coming in soon. Departures. Ryanair coming up. at around about 12:30, which you just seen touch down literally about 10 minutes ago or so. So yeah, that'll be the next departure, that Ryanair, which is heading off to Barcelona, I think it is. Yes, Barcelona. I'm good, the KLM aircraft changed. It was the SkyTeam livery, but that's changed now, unfortunately, which is a little bit frustrating. Actually, that plate chopper's been up for quite a while. Don't think that's landed back since it left a while ago. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Fortunately, there's a bit of a gap now for 5 minutes or so as we wait for the next aircraft to leave, but yeah, that's a good airport actually. I know a lot of EasyJets go there and stuff. I know you get a few private jets in, a few charters at that airport farm. It's quite close to Hawarden Airport as well, to go see the whale. So I know they go weekly, except for the weekend, at Hawarden Airport. The Airbus Beluga. I'm going to we plan to go have a look at that soon actually, the Beluga, but we just don't know when yet, because sometimes it goes once a day, sometimes it goes 3 times a day, 4 times a day, so we just don't know when to go and see it. Obviously I'd live stream it, but yeah, we're just trying to figure out when would be best. Want to do Edinburgh again soon though, so still waiting for them treats, Ali. My mum's my mum can't wait for them. Oh, that's nice, that farm. It's yeah, it's something that I've wanted to see for a long time, but we actually had it booked, you know, about a month ago or something, but we didn't realise that they were on a 2-week summer break where all the staff's off, and obviously there's no aircraft going into the airport during that time, so we had to cancel the hotel reservation. Otherwise we actually would have seen it, and the weather was so nice, so, but yeah, we didn't know about that until I got an email off Airbus to tell us, and I was like, right, well, I didn't know that. So, but apparently the new Airbus Beluga should be going into service later this year, and doing a few test flights into Howardin, so I've been told anyways. So hi Ali mate, hope you're doing better. It did look so, like, I'm not gonna lie, it did look a bit rough, but glad you're doing well now. Right, come on Ryanair, please leave on time so we can get a bit of action. Oh. Yes, Ali, you do. I've seen you pull quite a lot of uploads on recently, but I haven't had time yet to watch them, but I've seen them come up like on my notifications, but I have not had time yet, mate, to actually like watch every one of them fully. So I'll probably give them a watch later on when I get back in. I seen one, I think it was a cargo lux one you put on. It looked good, so I'll give that one a watch later on as well. I'll have to do a catch up. No worries, mate. I'll have to I'll watch them all later on. Honestly, I feel like it's just gonna literally start chucking down. I got such a feeling it's just going to start raining. You know, like when it just changes outside and you just know that it's going to rain. Literally just got a feeling that it is. I was actually doing the catering stuff now. Yes. Well, we'll watch that for a bit as we wait for Ryanair to go out. Right, so for those of you who have just tuned in, thanks for tuning in. It's great to have you all on board. The next departure will be Ryanair heading off to Barcelona in Spain. You actually don't, it doesn't matter about the fam, you don't need a certain amount of subs in order to actually live stream from YouTube. You can use, when you're first starting out, when you don't actually meet the requirements, you can just use OBS, which is just a broadcasting software that you can use on your laptop, and then you would literally just connect your camcorder or camera into a capture card that goes into your laptop, and then you literally would just then connect that onto the YouTube Go Live. I'm sure there's some videos on YouTube about it, but you can definitely live stream to YouTube before you actually meet all the requirements. Olivia, Ted, hello. Thank you both for tuning in. It's great to have you on board. Hope you are all well. Olivia, most days are all right. Sorry, there's some flies. Most days are all right at the airport. Preferably, Mondays are pretty good for traffic. Late morning through to the afternoon. You should usually get quite a lot of arrivals in between 1 and 2, and then departures in between 2 and 4, and then you get some evening traffic in between 5 and 6. So yeah, there's always, most days are good, but you have to just choose the right timings to see the aircraft, so you know when you're going to be able to obviously watch them and stuff like that. But Mondays are pretty good, Wednesdays are pretty good, and then obviously the weekends are pretty good. But if you look on Flight Radar, you'll be able to see if the aircraft are on time and stuff, and then obviously choose what time you want to watch the planes. And Ted's watching all the way from Ireland. Thanks for tuning in, Ted. Emirates usually leaves at like around about, well, I like to say around about about 2:05, but usually it leaves a bit later. So that is probably one to watch, 100%. Usually it leaves on time, but quite a lot of the time it leaves a little bit later, so like in between, you know, like 2:15, 2:30, or sometimes even but after that or before. It really does just depend. To be fair, on clear days you can probably, well, sorry, I've got something in my eye. On a clear day, if you're near the coast, it's probably a good view to watch them, because if it's clear skies, then the aircraft is probably quite close to seeing stuff like that. But the Metro Centre. Who doesn't love the Metro Centre? Cracking shops in there. Mom's just literally messages a meme of a horse. Ah, well, hope she enjoyed it. It's always busy, like, but I guess a lot of people like to spend their money in the Metro Centre. The Apple Store is always a fun one to go in. I've always got them out on display to have a go at. I usually always have a little play in the Apple Store. But I've not been to the Metro Centre in quite a while, actually. Oh, it's cold. Right, so Ryanair should have left by now. I think it was estimated for 12:30. Let's double check that. But yeah, Ryanair 12:30. It's now 12:35. So running a little bit late, but not too late, I hope. KLM's running really late, unfortunately. But to be fair, a lot of the other aircraft are all on time. Just that KLM one, really. That's actually running a little bit late compared to all the others. All of the other ones are on time. Oh, you can't beat the Gregs here in the northeast, Ted. It's you can't buy all the Stutties anywhere else in the UK. I think the Stutties are only available here in the northeast. Excuse me. As Greg's was obviously founded and created in the northeast. So yeah, the Stutties are only available here, and they've only got certain products available as well at certain stores, which is something that I didn't know about actually. Then Asda, and then the Metro. To be fair, they've got I think they've got two Gregs inside the Metro Centre, or have they got 3 Gregs? It's definitely one of them. They've either got 2 or 3. Right, so we're just waiting on Ryanair to leave, and then a few arrivals coming in. I think it's going to start raining, so might see some spray on the runway. Just depends, I think, with the weather. Yeah, Stutties on ice. Ham and mayonnaise tastes really good on it, or a bit of chocolate spread, that tastes good as well. Once it's been toasted, oof. Honestly, tastes really good. But I don't think people realise how good a Stutty is until you tried one. I know a lot of people who hadn't tried one until they came to the northeast, and then obviously once they came to the northeast and then they tried one, they understood why so many people love them. People are probably wondering what a Stutty's now. It's just a bread, but it's a very interesting bread. Yeah, although I haven't had them in a long time, Ted. Yeah, I haven't had them in a long time. To be fair, I don't know where sells them now, actually. I'm sure Greg's were planning on like expanding over Europe. Well, I think it was a few months ago they said that they were planning to expand like abroad and stuff, but there's not been anything about it since they actually mentioned it, so don't know whether or not they're going to still be doing that. Oh, Ryanair getting pushed back. There's the tail. Yeah, I guess that's a bonus with Greggs obviously being stocked in Iceland stores. When I shop at Iceland, I always buy a few of the bakes because it's just the exact same kind. Well, they taste the same. They're just in a frozen rather than seeing them in a shelf. But yeah, it's pretty cool how you can buy them. Although they're quite expensive now at Iceland. They were a little bit cheaper here in the UK, but quite expensive now. It's like £4 just for two. Don't know what that is in euros, but it's probably around the same. Right now, starting to taxi out now to Romeo 25. Oh, is that thunder? Don't know if that's thunder or not. It's probably... Don't know if it's wise to. Get ready for that Ryanair coming there. It's on 8%. You're not going to put your umbrella?
No.
Why not, like? You're going to get one?
I want to get the car.
Oh. To be honest, I think I heard a bit of... To be fair, I might wrap it up after the Ryanair because I feel like it's literally, the clouds are so dark. I feel like it's gonna absolutely team. I just got a feeling. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Yeah, oh. Oh no.
No. Shoot. What do you want?
It's gonna chew that.
No.
Yeah.
Hey! No.
Yeah, I think I'll wrap it up after the Ryanair. Or steak bakes and sausage rolls. Sausage rolls I would prefer over the steak bake, I think. What are the arrivals like? I forgot to charge my me power pack as well. It's only got 1 bar left. It had 3, but I wasn't fully charged, so it was only really on 2 bars, because the third one only got charged for like 10 minutes because I forgot to charge it. It's a shame it's going to rain, because the traffic's pretty good and they're all on time, but I don't particularly want to get absolutely soaked. So we'll get this Ryanair. I think there is a TUI coming in as well. There is a TUI approaching finals, so I might get that TUI one as well. So yeah, we'll get Ryanair and TUI, and then I'll probably wrap it up there. No busy now. Actually, Faham, there's not actually that many good locations compared to other airports. I mean, this location, I have to stand in the field and it's muddy and there's a horse. And there is another location at the other end of the airport, but there's a massive fence there, so you can't actually see any of the aircraft like taking off or taxiing like you can at this end. But again, the other end's also grass, so there's only really these two kind of locations. Tina, next stream, I'm not actually too sure, but I will put a post out though, as to when the next stream will be. So do keep a lookout for the posts. Obviously, I'll be putting out a community post probably tomorrow to thank everyone, and then I'll put out a post, another one during the week sometime, as to when the next stream might be. I do have stuff to protect the equipment, but the rain looks really heavy, according to the Met Office and the BBC. I mean, if it was just a light rain sort of thing, I probably would have just left on the covers that I have, but it looks like it's going to be quite heavy, and it's like 80% as well, so it looks like it's going to be a canny bit of rain in between 2 and 4. So we'll get this Ryanair, and then we'll get the TUI, and then yeah, I'll wrap the stream up there. Do apologise that it's only been about an hour and a half or so, but obviously the weather's not really looking too good, and I do want to protect the equipment, as Tina's just mentioned, but it's a shame that it's meant to be heavy rain. I just hate the rain, it ruins everything. It really does. Yeah, Ali mate, it's watch this pack up right. I'll get home and then it won't even rain like it said it's meant to. But the clouds are looking dark here, and all the weather forecasts say heavy rain, like 80% or more. But yeah, it's probably right, I don't know. That was a little rotation. Nice. That right there was actually really loud. Right, next arrival will be TUI. A few minutes on that. David, hello, thanks for tuning in. It's great to have you on board, hope you're doing well. Next arrival is Tui, which is now on finals. We'll be touching down around about 2 minutes or so, 2 to 3 minutes. And thanks Ted, appreciate that mate. Glad you've enjoyed it. And the wind's starting to get a little bit, well, I wouldn't say like really windy, but there is a bit of a gust. So when it rains, it's going to blow that rain right into it. I mean, I don't know if you can see on the camcorder or not. I don't know if it shows you the right. I'll see if I can zoom in on it though. I mean, those clouds there are coming right over. Excuse me, and they are quite dark. So we'll get this Tui, and then I'll wrap it up there. No worries, David, mate. Absolutely fine. Feel free to have a watch of them on playback. There was some nice traffic at Heathrow. It's always fun. I really do enjoy doing that airport, but it does cost a canny bit to stay at the hotels around there at the airport. But it is worth it. I mean, obviously that's why you know, everyone supports greatly appreciated, so that I can obviously do these streams. But yeah, I love doing Heathrow. Really is fun. I probably will do Edinburgh again soon, just before the winter kicks in. But not sure as of yet when that'll be, but if we see a weekend that looks nice, we'll probably do a day there. But I definitely want to do it again before the winter does kick in. There's the KLM running late. Looks like a bit of a crosswind actually. Yeah, from the I wouldn't say they look kind. I think everyone would agree with that. They don't look nice at all, them clouds. Oh, nice. No, the aircraft come in completely straight ahead. It's just where I'm obviously stood. It isn't like directly. Excuse me, sorry. It's not directly like in front of the runway, like head on. Oh, it's Tui, man, not KLM. Just ignore what I've just said. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't actually say that far out till it's close up. There we go, that's definitely Tui. Yeah, Ali's completely right with his comment there. Yeah, David, that's where we live as well, mate. Yeah, that's where we live. Sometimes if they're well, when 25's in use, we see the ATR coming over from Ireland, and EasyJet as well, that comes in from Belfast. And they're always around about 3,000 feet or so, around that. And we're talking to the Tui Dreamliner as well. It's coming in from Melbourne. And obviously if the other end of the runway is in use, we see the Tui Dreamliners take off and like head over towards and and obviously they head over the house as well. Yeah, I mean, some landings can be rough. I mean, as soon as the wheels touch down on the runway, the pilots will probably be in control at that point. Most of the aircraft land using the ILS system, which basically means the aircraft intercepts at the very start of the runway cone, then it intercepts the ILS, and then the plane basically lands itself, and it adjusts the altitude itself as well. So basically it does everything itself, and then as it gets closer to the airport, touches down, pilots take control of the plane again. That's to my knowledge anyways. I might be wrong, but that is to my that's to my knowledge. And most aircraft actually use ILS. There's a few aircraft that don't have that system on the plane, but a lot of aircraft these days now, all the modern planes do have that on the aircraft. David, I actually saw a police chopper. It was hovering near the port of Blythe, I think. I actually got a video of it. If you've got Instagram, feel free to check out my Instagram. It's on the screen as well, the account, what it's called, and I can send you the video that I recorded of the chopper if you have Instagram. Yeah, farm is pretty cool when you get to watch them, isn't it? It is really fun. It is really fun. Thanks, Olivia. I share quite a lot of plane spotting photos on there as well that I take myself, obviously, and I share my Instagram photos on there, and I share a few of them on the posts that I put out on the YouTube channel as well. And they're also part of the perks as well for business. Obviously on my Instagram, no, all the watermarks are on there compared to those who obviously are on the channel on YouTube, because they're obviously one of the perks. So yeah, the watermark completely gets removed off that, and people are free to use them. Yes. What? Yeah. Right, so I think I'm gonna wrap the stream up there, because the next arrival isn't until 20 minutes. And like I say, the weather's not looking nice. But got it on, have you? David, no, I didn't. I was actually away at Blackpool, so I didn't see the red arrows, but I've seen quite a lot of videos and photos on a few on Facebook, and it was quite fun to watch them and have a look at them as well. Yeah, I've been to that airport a few times. in the runway park where people can watch the aeroplanes from, and the south side as well, Olivia. Really great to watch the aircraft. Yeah, really fun. Tina, thanks for tuning in. It's been good having you on board, and Ali as well. Ali says hello, by the way.
Hello, Ali.
Jacob's actually away, Ali, doing a tournament in Hull. But I shall let him know.
Bless him.
Yeah, he's doing a little basketball tournament, man. He honestly is so cute, man. Right. Yeah, Olivia, it's really fantastic. You have to pay for parking if you actually have a car, but if you just walk in, it's free. And they've got a nice they've got a restaurant on site as well, like a little that sells sandwiches and then like a certain hot food. But yeah, it's a great place to watch planes. Thank you, the fam. It's been great having you on board, mate. Thanks very much. Really appreciate that. And everyone else as well, David as well. Thanks for tuning in. Olivia as well, thank you very much. And Miners as well, earlier on the stream, and Ted. And of course, thanks to the mods as well, Raina, who was on earlier in the stream as well, and Ian. Thank you very much, Ian, again, mate, for your PayPal, and Tina. Really appreciate that. Your support's been fantastic towards the channel as well, and everyone else as well. So thank you all very much. I know, I'm saying. I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so thanks very much to the mods, Rian and Ali. Thanks for your support and everything that you do. Really appreciate it, especially in your spare time. And thanks to everybody else as well who's been tuned in and just watching the planes and having a good time. And thanks to everyone as well for everyone's donations. Really appreciate it, as it helps the channel a lot. And your support's been fantastic. Do keep a lookout for the post on the post section of the channel, where I put out a post after every stream, and I'll obviously be sharing when the next stream will be as well, on a community post. So do keep a lookout for that. Make sure your notifications are enabled so you get notified about the posts and the upcoming live streams and video uploads as well. And thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. It's been great having you all on board, and have a great Sunday. And that's it for now. Cheers.